Okay. Is this coming through properly?
None of these seem to be fucking working. Let's try. Just a good old display capture. Just display the monitor. Oh, fuck me. Okay, is this all good now? I feel like I'm too loud. Games not loud enough. Decibel. Okay, we good, crisp and clear. Oh, because now I don't seem to be coming through in the slightest. This is why you fucking test your shit before you even start this. Hey, we good now? Everything good? We all hunky dory? I'm gonna go with this, I guess. Okay, started. I'm just gonna go with this, hope everything's good. If in the end it needs to be changed, yell at me about it. This should be displaying in 1440p, 60 frames for everyone to hopefully provide a nice visual clarity. Oh, I got my fucking MSI Afterburner display.
I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there.
Oh yeah, it
You'll be
seems
able to
very
look her up once we're on
distressing.
board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
Right, everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Miss Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Yeah, bitch, get it right.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if it powers
Yes,
low.
we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you
Yeah,
have
that
the
sounds
radio.
like
Take us in.
gargling.
Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. Their guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside. Corporal, gave you an order.
Field's too strong.
Is everyone okay?
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down, let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to fix.
All right,
Oh,
let's get some extra hands from
Ignore
Flight
that.
Deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right, we've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
Use run to move quickly.
keyboard display isn't working properly. Sorry, my mouse, but not my
To the
keys.
USG
You didn't
Ah,
lose power to the port
fuck's
booster.
wrong with that thing?
You lost the port booster.
Cracker-class vessel.
Unbelievable.
Now the oldest serving, with 62 years of continuous service. It holds the record for highest number of planet cracks, with 34 to date, and highest dead weight of refined product, and 14 trillion kilotons, and counting. Whether you'll be joining us aboard the Ishimura, or strengthening the extraction...
Guess the power's down everywhere. Isaac, get over here and hack the door pad.
And we hope your stay is a pleasant one. Concordance extraction... Look for blue holograms to activate.
I know how to play this game. I have beaten this a fair number of times. box. Alright. I'm gonna be pretty quiet for the opening.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
There should be a security detail in here.
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here. We can't pick up any broadcasts.
That security console's still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reroute the damn power! Look, if we all cooperate, we can figure this out a lot sooner. Let's get that computer display up, Isaac.
Use the locator system to find your next objective.
Huh. That doesn't look good. She's taken a lot of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting around's gonna be difficult. The air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that?
Not sure.
The hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Bye bye.
Jesus! Over fire! Over fire! Kendra, power! Kendra!
Come on. Got it.
Isaac, get the hell out of there!
The door's unlocked.
Now tell me twice.
Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
Take 1 second to try to fuck with something. Maybe I need to like leave this screen. Oh. The fuck is wrong with this thing? It's like it only. Oh, I'm sorry. It only shows the fucking. It only shows the key presses when you're. The program. That's dumb as shit. Hold on, so. The fuck is the point of this thing then? Like, because it's weird. It's like it's working part of the way. Okay, I guess we're gonna. Guess we're just gonna hide that since that doesn't seem to be doing since it's working properly. There's no fucking point in having that up. It's not gonna do anything.
Shoot the limbs of enemies for extra damage.
Shoot the limbs of enemies for extra damage.
Use melee to knock back an enemy for a quicker escape.
good. Looks like my raw mouse input thing I had to put in the is still working. Oh wait, I just tried to... I just tried to Dead Space 2 and could use just the arm. I just beat the Dead Space 2, I just beat the Dead Space 2, hardcore mode. And I'm like, still like, really... Like, I'm like, got the mindset on.
Collect and use health packs to replenish your health bar.
Dead Space 1 is fucking awesome.
Vents. Everybody listen up. They're using the vents. That's how they're getting around the ship. Stay away from down. Get back.
Sorry, is my mouse? Yeah.
Isaac! Isaac! God, I can't believe you made it.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly, and half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now, we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me, I will get you out of here alive. Now, what's wrong with the tram?
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it, everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Use the map screen to check objectives and important locations.
The map key. The thing that was never returned in any of the other games. I know most people probably don't even care because I don't even use the map in this game. I mean, hell, I forget there is a map in this game. You can see me like trying to grip trying to pick up the blades and throw the Dead Space 2 style. You can see me like look over and try to grab it, but I can't do that. Okay, so I gotta remember though. Blow my fucking eardrums out. Oh shit, I forgot! This game's got surround sound. You can use that. Okay, sorry. You can use that. It's so creepy. It's creepy. I love that though. Oh.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that boosted. Okay, now everything's louder. Down the touching game and I'll turn down the system volume.
We think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut them apart.
Yes, I fucking know. Cut them
Isaac, be careful.
Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
Yeah, that's the one thing though that kind of pisses me off at the beginning of the game. It's like 4 fucking times in a row. Shoot the limb! Shoot the limb! Yeah, no shit.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
Stasis is broken as shit in this game. It is too fucking long lasting. It needs like no fucking upgrades. I gotta remember, if for whatever reason I quit the main menu or actually shut the game down, I have to reload the save from the load game menu, not hit the continue button, because for some reason the PC version has a bug where if you hit the continue button, it reverts your save game's difficulty to normal. It converts your save game difficulty to normal. Meaning if you're trying to do easy, hard, or impossible and you hit continue, the game will load back into normal difficulty. Don't know why. It's a bug, though I believe it's a bug across all platforms. I think, well, all PC versions. Or maybe it's just the GOG version, actually. Can't remember.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
The game is peaking. The game is actually almost peaking. I'm gonna turn the. I'm gonna turn the. Sorry. I'm gonna actually turn down the. Remove the audio boosting of the game. Wait, see how the waves look fast. Fuck my new keyboard. I cannot get used to the placement of my keys.
Listen up, car 8 is trashed. We managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried. I need a stasis module brought down here now. If we don't get this piece of shit off the tracks, it's gonna jam up the whole system.
That's right, you gotta aim to reload. Fucking Superman punch I just delivered to that thing.
Retracing damage trend. Please stand by.
Isaac, you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
I hope it eats you. Ragdoll. Okay. Alright. Why am I yelling? Why am I missing? Yeah, I got real lazy didn't want to reload right there, so I thought I'd just punch it. Obviously didn't work. I don't remember. I almost don't remember any of the actual necromorph names, but I always called them like Scorpios or Scorpions, just because they remind me of a. They just remind me of a scorpion. I think we're also gonna make this a plasma cutter only run. Hold on, I grab it. I already grabbed everything, right? Oh my god, that man is doing it. Shake it, baby. Shake it down for me. I'm probably gonna like habit step on enemies. There we go, so I keep my green screen. I know it's probably weird as shit seeing that white behind me. That's the light I'm using to like I'm in it because the rest of my room is dark, but I have a light on the green screen. And certain parts of the green screen that I guess are thinner than others are having like the light like
Isaac, I've patched into the deck security system. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
How strong are you? You just fucking punch someone's leg off with a blunt object like that. Because this thing's obviously not sharp. But I'm just like punching off legs. Go ahead.
Isaac, it's Kendra. It looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
Also, I'm gonna be a shill right now. Freaking, damn it. Dumb shit. G Fuel. Because I love my G Fuel. I filled up both my shakers. G Fuel Sim. Not sponsored. No, that would be. That honestly would be a fucking. That'd be awesome. See, that would be nice right there, though. Sponsored by G Fuel. What I'd love to be able to say. Oh, what the fuck? I'm shooting the wall. I also think uncapping the frame rate to 60 FPS, I think it fucks with the, I think it like over exaggerates the physics at times, especially when things are in stasis, if I'm not mistaken. So, so if you like punch something that's like in stasis, you know, or give it like a boot, like it's also through certain actions, I think. Like, but again, if you punch it once it's stasis, like it's just like sometimes you'll get it to just like fucking fly, and I swear that's a result of playing at 60 frames instead of the game's intended 30. But I hate 30 frames per second these days. I can't go back. It's like it's like I hate having to play it. I hate playing at 30 if I don't have to. And it's like, now look, obviously this came out at a time before like 60 was like the regular norm for like everything. But it's like, you know, monitors and everything these days. Like I have a high frame rate monitor. I got a graphics card meant for, you know, pushing out more frames and all that shit. So it's like, I want to use it. Game stability be damned. Chilly. Oh, man, the enemies are a lot less aggressive. Why do you have to let go of the movement keys to reload one? That's gonna take some serious getting used to, though, is the whole having to aim to reload while moving or letting go of the movement keys before I hit R. Since this whole game is like, you know, like Resident Evil 4 but in space kind of thing, something else that it seems that really that they really took heavily from Resident Evil 4 is like, yeah, the enemies, like, they run towards you, but most of them will stop at a certain like distance, stop running and start slowly walking towards you if they decide to not leap at you. Like the guy in the elevator right there, like, he sprinted up to me. Then once he got pretty close, he stopped. Always keep one node at you at all times.
Isaac, take the board back to tram control and slot it into the computer array. That should get the tram system back online.
Oh my god, you get 6 ammo per pickup, dude? I wish I could have gotten 6 ammo per pickup with my hardcore, what is it? It's like you get like 3 ammo per plasma cutter pickup and 2. I don't remember how much it is. One second. Sorry, I am making sure everything looks pretty on stream. Everything looks dandy. Okay, I think it's coming through fine. Oh shit. The good news is OBS says there's been 0 drop frames. Hold on, I got the right. Yeah, see right there is what I was talking about earlier. Like, they'll run up to you like that, but then they'll like stop, but then like they'll stop running and start like walking slower. Like Resident Evil 4 did the same thing. Like when enemies had when enemies had really high aggression, like they'll run up to you and then like they'll get really close to you, but then like they'll stop running at a certain distance. Sometimes, unless again they decided, unless they decide to attack right away. Oh shit! I'm getting used to this new fucking keyboard. I love the keyboard. But I keep pushing the wrong. I'm not used to my hand position on it. I've been used to this shitty Walmart one for fucking years. See, now I'm being like a corporate. Now I'm like following like big corporate shit, and I'm like not big corporate shit, but now I'm following like sort of like the trend. Like, you know, the hip trendy products now. Like I'm replacing all my equipment with Razer with Razer Chroma equipment. I have a fucking what is it? I got the Razer Ornata Ornata. I got the Razer Ornata Chroma Mecha Membrane because it was on sale for like $25. For New Year's at Best Buy, so I ordered it. And then I just bought the Razer Kraken surround sound headset from them like a little while ago. I bought the Sony Pulse 3D headset, and I was like, damn. Surround sound headphones are awesome. I love 3D audio. You know, it's like I love that stuff. So then I like invested in it, and you can find the Razer Kraken B3 Razer headset for pretty cheap. A lot of times, like it's not super expensive. Like I think even at full price, it's only $50. I fucking bought a Corsair stereo headset for fucking $50. And that's just this regular ass stereo headset with a pretty subpar microphone. I mean, yeah, it had a nice metal frame, but I don't know. This frame the build of this headset's pretty much just as good, even if it's not like completely all metal. It's still got the liftable earmuffs. It's got the fun little lights on the side. Got a much better microphone, and again, you get 7.1 surround sound.
Shipwide tram system
For the same price, you get fucking 7.1. And again, it doesn't have to be like that. You can use it on 7.1, 5.1, or just use it as regular stereo headphones still.
All right, we're on board and heading to the bridge. Good work.
Strange. The quarantine just lifted.
Whatever was in the flight lounge must have left. That's lucky for us. Isaac, get back to the Kellion and prep it for launch. We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to die out here.
Your lack of confidence in me is duly noted, Miss Daniels. But I have a mission to complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without you. Do we understand each other?
Just get us out of here alive.
Woo! Ooh, don't scare me, Dead Space. I've never found. I am not trying to sound like a big macho tough guy, but I guess it's because like I was a 2012 horror Let's Play consumer. You know, I was watching all of that shit then heavily at that time, and all that stuff. So like I've desensitized myself to horror, like to being scared as easily. It takes a lot to get to me anymore. And movies really don't hit me anymore. Like, it's got to be interactive media. And I just don't get scared as easily. Yeah, there we go. Fucking get right the launch.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer. Wish us luck.
I want my kinesis. I miss my kinesis. Ah, good old Sun Cola. Oh, that reminds me. Like, actually, so hold on, like, yeah. And the only soda you ever see in this doesn't have any like description of the flavor or anything like that. But okay, I don't know why. Speaking of Sun Cola, I have no. I don't know. It's interesting to me today. See, I need to fucking. There we go. Sorry. For real this time. I was at Walmart buying some shit, and I saw this new soda, or it looked new. It was from Pepsi. It's a lemon. It's like a rebrand at least, but it was a lemon lime soda. I bought it, but like I bought a bottle of it. I was really confused. I was like, what is this? I haven't heard anything about this. And it's like, because I saw it next to the Pepsi stuff, and then like, but on the bottle I bought, I can't find the like bottle by PepsiCo label anywhere. I found like a little 6-pack of the cans, and there it says PepsiCo, so like I know it's Pepsi. But I'm just like, what is it supposed to be? Is this like a rebrand of their... Is this just a rebrand of like their... Hold on, what is it? Like, cause Pepsi's got Sierra Mist, right? Is it Sierra Mist or whatever, you know, whatever their fucking lemon lime soda. Sprite? Seem be like an artifact. Cutting off the feed, guys. Wow, there you are. No, I'm not a bitch that shoots out in the legs. It's a waste of your goddamn ammo. Just shoot their fucking... Just shoot their weaponized limbs off. Except for this bastard. Blow his fucking leg off.
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home. It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra.
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
Just let me think. Can you access the command computer?
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Here he is.
Sorry, into the...
Captain Benjamin Mathias. Location? Med lab. Status? Deceased.
What? How?
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
Oh.
Come on, Hammond, you got a pulse rifle, you can fight back. Holy shit, I am stocked. Yeah, Dead Space 1 is, very fucking easy. I love Dead Space 1, but it is very fucking easy.
Find new weapons and items at the store, and place extra items in the safe.
Buy new weapons and items in the store because of the blah blah blah. Actually, well, no, never mind. I'm gonna do a plasma cutter only run. I had never done a plasma cutter only run for whatever reason. I usually always end up like buying something else because I've never really experimented with many of the weapons. Now, I was gonna buy the pulse rifle because the remake, because it looks like in the remake they're just gonna give you the pulse rifle, so you'll have like, you'll have two weapons. So you'll have the plasma cutter and the pulse rifle as like two weapons, and I was gonna buy that to kind of like as like, you know, tribute towards that, but then I was like, oh, that's right. They're basically turning it into the Dead Space 2 plasma cutter with a grenade launcher. And this game doesn't have that on it. Instead, it has that really shitty like 360 fire that like never hits anything. Oh. Shit. The hell is this? Get off my new keyboard. There we go. Upgraded suit, more armor plates. We're good to go. Sorry. Alright. Sorry. Looking at OBS. Stasis! Give me stasis!
Here. Nothing to be afraid of.
How did maggots get on this ship anyway?
I knew you would come. Just like you said. I saved this. For you. Can I go now? Climax to take me. Just shut up.
Every time she dies, I love it because of the way she fucking freaks out. Again, I don't know if that's like happens on any other versions. I don't know if it's like a physics bug, because again, I swear I think there's like physics bugs in 60 FPS if you uncap the frame rate. I mean. Get the shit out of my way. Talking tough now, motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't care about the fucking thing. Ah, fuck it. Just because I have a problem with, like, holding shit.
Isaac, are you there? We were attacked. Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, and I can't believe I lost her. We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes, and we'll find Nicole. Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. We have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage, and a shock pad from zero-G therapy. Should be down the corridor. Communication is useless in all this static.
Yeah, something I'm, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they reveal like a new facial design for Isaac? Which I have to say I'm not really a fan of the way it looked. I kind of wish they stuck closer to the original face if the render I saw was actually real. Though I really don't know why it wouldn't be. Though something I do like is the fact that Isaac's going to be voiced by the original guy. And I do actually like the fact that he's going to be voiced. I mean, I personally don't think in Dead Space it makes much sense for Isaac to be silent. I feel that it's kind of stupid. Personally, it's like this to me. Sorry, I don't know. I feel like this to me is not the kind of game where you have a silent protagonist. Yes, I know. Except for I don't really care to turn the gun horizontally. I prefer vertical. I have too much fun with this. Okay. I'm sorry. I have way too much fun with shit like that. It's actually pretty fucking good. Alright, here comes the section where I might get my ass kicked. Not gonna lie.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Hazardous anomaly detected. I've never played this game with surround sound. I gotta say, it definitely does help the atmosphere, though. Like just being able to hear the vents breaking off of the, like, you know, way behind you. Yes, the medical officers, as I refer to them as. The ones that can spit at you. The ones that can spit at you and still spit at you, even in Dead Space 2. Though I think in that one, they're just like generic female and like necromorph enemies. Though they retain a lot of their, they retain much more, like, they look way more human than most of the necromorphs, though. How are you doing? So I can't remember, does this even do anything in this game, throwing, like, the blades at enemies? It does actually seem to hurt me.
I finally convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. And what I saw was glorious, breathtaking. Miners undergoing a transformation into something extraordinary. I must know more. Even as the believer within me wants to become one of them, the scientist needs to uncover their secrets. I need to study one of these necromorphs, as Kyne so clinically puts it. I need to witness this infection firsthand, Perhaps that patient from the colony.
So throwing the limbs at enemies does actually seem to... Yeah, it does hurt enemies. It just doesn't have like the cool impale effect that they added it to. Alright, let's grab our shit and get out of here.
What in God's name is going on down there?
I think that's precisely the point, Doctor. God's work.
I'm not so sure of that. We have to assume that the colony's problems are somehow connected to the marker.
You can assume all you want to. I do not. The marker is glorious and divine. You know that.
God moves in mysterious ways.
Anyway, we'll have it on board tomorrow. You can analyze it all you want to. What are you so worried about?
Worried? Captain, people are dying down there, killing each other. Is this madness the transformation unitology teaches us?
Doctor.
Got a marker.
Terrence. There will always be risk when the stakes are high. And here, they're enormous. It could change everything.
And that's what worries me.
I got a marker. It looks like a weird butt plug. This way. This is where Nicole would be at, right? Or like, I guess like would have been. Biological prosthesis. Jesus.
Come on! Come on! Let me out! No!
Ooh, right in the kidney. And Isaac, don't give up. Lion fuck. Oh, what the? Get off me, you little shit. You punked that toddler like you should all toddlers, John. Please don't actually punk toddlers. Gotta say though, EA, our Redwood Studios, Visceral Games, you guys had balls on you for making baby games. You had cojones for making babies enemies, and then making toddlers. And like, or I guess you could...
Alright, that thermite you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade. Use the shock pad to ignite it. Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
The children enemy you meet in Dead Space 2 are referred to as the Pack. Are they? No, they're not toddlers. They're real kids. But still, they're kids. They're just like straight up, you know, fucking kids. Pretty ballsy in the game to actually have like literal, like fucking, you know, reanimated dead kids trying to attack you. And it's something that, you know, the new studio is keeping intact. God, compared to fucking Dead Space 2's hardcore mode, this is so much easier. Oh, I was like, I moved that. Why the hell is it still moving? Yeah, we're just gonna like overpower the fuck out of the plasma cutter. Because enemies that are more likely to actually hit me more often aren't going to be here for quite a while, I'm just going to like overpower the plasma cutter more at first. How would you even be fucking standing at that point? It looks like your muscles are like all gone. Oh my god, fucking ribcage. This guy no intestines. How would you be alive? What a blood loss you would have to have suffered. How many people actually even know what the convergence event even truly is?
You found something down there, didn't you?
Yes, we found something.
So the texts were right all this time.
I wouldn't be certain of that. There was nothing divine in what I saw.
We must embrace this. We are the first witnesses.
Matthias isn't letting anyone down in the colony. It's under quarantine until we learn more.
To hell with Matthias. He of all people should know that this is greater than him, or the operation, or even the company. This is our deliverance.
Keep your damn voice down. People are dying down there.
Only the worthless and the unbelievers.
I was just trying to do this.
Do you believe, Terrence? Do you?
I am missing. Alright, I'll try it. That fucking face. It's like a fucking, looks like it's a literal zombie. Oh, hello. Ah, scheiße. Ow! You motherfucker cheap shot. Motherfucker. that plasma cutter ammo go? There we go. Oh, come on. You can shimmy across that. Back, of course. Anybody who stops by too, appreciate it. No matter what, no matter for what reason. Always nice. Oh, spamming the E button. Nothing's happening. Yeah, I'm really interested too. The remake, they're gonna add the zero-G flying. They've heavily talked about that, or like, you know, that gonna be a thing already. But like, I'm really excited to see what that's gonna lead to. Remake.
As you know, the Ishimura is able to set its gravity locally. Your grav boots will kick in when you enter a zero-G area.
I want to know, too, I just want to know, was this a pain in the ass to get like running, to get like a zero-G simulation running? Probably was, let's be honest here. And also, how did they get it running on consoles without it like fucking just frying CPUs? I feel like a constant physics simulation like this would just destroy a CPU like that. I'm in a shit spot. I still can't believe they got, like, just in general, this game is just like really impressive that they got running on the, you know, on the Xbox 360 and PS3. Because, man, this, I mean, obviously I'm running it at a higher resolution than, I'm like double the resolution that those consoles ran at, but it still doesn't look like, but you know, like texture quality wise, geometry quality, like, is all like the exact same, pretty much. So it's like, it's amazing
Great.
that they got this.
You got a shock pad. Combine that with the thermite at the barricade to destroy it. Shit. I can hear more coming. Moving through the vents. Stay safe, Isaac.
So obviously we look back on, see, that's the sad thing though about a lot of games that came from this era. They did not age well in terms of like their visuals, and obviously like looking back at many of the console ports of some of the bigger, more impressive looking games, consoles really got, you know, the short end of the stick. But it's like you have some outliers from that period, like again, all three Dead Space games in my opinion look pretty impressive for their time, at least considering what they were doing. Dead Space 3 not so much, but that's because it was trying to, you know, make sure that it could actually run with 2 players active and increased enemy counts. I mean, look at this shit. Like, this is really impressive for the time. And I still think it looks really good. You just want to... You needed a second there? Oh, look at the blood splattering on the door. That looks awesome still. And all the physics effects, the necromorphs themselves. Especially Dead Space 2's necromorphs. Like, holy shit. Some of those fuckers just look horrific. Can you die? The fuck? Is it your fucking goal there just to eat my goddamn plasma ammo? That I have way too much of already? I hate those fucking bastards. I don't know what their actual name is, but I've always just called them Scorpios or Scorpions. They remind me of that, but fuck them. Ah, yeah, I completely forgot about that. The little baby infectors. Yeah, go to hell.
Okay, you're through. Should be clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the codes are on the captain's body.
Yes, I know what I'm doing. Going to the captain, we're gonna see him get turned into one of the hardened necromorphs. We're also gonna beat the lovely infector. Now I'm probably gonna get... actually... Wait, where do these body bags come from? That's cool, actually. I never noticed that. Those bodies weren't there before. There was ammo there previously.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan transmitting ship-wide. We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases. Nobody would tell us what's happening. These wounds, we are not equipped to deal with this. Get him to the table! Hold him! None of you hold him down! Christ. And record it.
That was Nicole, right? I can't tell from here when that log was made. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
Don't mind me, just some casual alien child abuse right here. Why can't you fucking reload while you're holding down W? Whatever fucking idiot thought of that, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. Because it's not like you're not allowed to perform a moving reload in this game. All you have to do is aim and you can reload while moving. I don't understand why I just can't fucking do it while moving normally. Which I know is gonna fuck me over at one point, because I'm gonna be like sprinting trying to reload and then forget I have to let go of all the keys for aim for a second. kill her? I think you shot her in the back. I think he shot her in the back and killed her. Oh shit. I never knew they could shoot each other. Oh my fucking god, how much plasma cutter ammo did I just get? Jesus. Oh great, marker. I'm fucking on the ground. Fucking look at that shit. Like, how is this supposed to be impossible? Like, at all. How is this like impossible mode? Shit is easy as
Hello?
fuck.
Can anybody hear me? My name is Eileen Fisk. I just woke up in here and everybody was gone. I don't know what's happening. Why did they all leave? I'm going to try and find someone. If you can hear this, please come for me. I can hear scratching in the wall. Hello? Who's there? Are you a doctor? Why is everyone... Wait.
Oh, hello.
I know you. You're Harris, the prisoner from the colony. You killed that nurse. Help! Somebody help me!
Oh,
please!
Why am I in the fuck? Why did I pick up an audio log? I mean, a text log. I thought that was good for a second. I remember seeing that scene back in like 2009 on like YouTube or whatever, or 2010. It was like really early YouTube days for like game recording stuff. But yeah, I just remember like, what is this game? If I had a better voice, or I guess like if I was like more confident with my voice, I'd try reading that stuff out. But I would like need to get more of like I would need to get better with my own voice before I would feel comfortable doing that. That's right, you go on that.
Science Log Chief Science Officer Dr. Kine reporting. The colony's problems concern me greatly. I have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker, but the exact nature of that connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and hallucination. Incidents of violence and even murder also indicate extreme paranoia. Dr. Mercer has advised that I bring some of the affected on board for study. Dr. Wellen, the planet-side psychiatrist, has reported that his own analysis has been fruitless. I'm hesitant to rely on Dr. Mercer at this point, but I need his expertise. We need solutions, and we need them quickly.
So here's one of the scenes that's also been shown off already in the remake, like how they're going to handle it. Like this part's going to be like a cutscene now. Which I'm honestly kind of mixed on, but we'll see how it. We'll see. God damn it, reload! Wanted to stop that thing from me.
Codes received, and they look good. Thank God. I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
Man. Like, I know how this guy dies. I know what that log's referring to. You see, like, you see it later in the video, but how it talks about a needle being jammed through the eye. Like, that would fucking suck, dude. Like, needle through the eye, through the orbital bone, like, into the... Ouch. Fuck. God damn it. I'm not used to this fucking new keyboard yet, and I hit the Q button instead of W. And whatever, I got like 10,000 medkits back at the store. Ah, sweet. Stasis. Hold on, wait, is there a stasis refill in here? There is, right? Because of what happens later? Or is it all just oxygen? Now it looks like it's okay. Well, for once I actually happy to get a stasis pack. Typically I ignore those in all, well, no, in Dead Space 1 because of how many charges you get.
Isaac! Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life. Shit, we've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Well, they infect the bodies with like parasites and shit that transform them. It's an alien like body snatcher shit. Hold on, wait. I'm moving to the next chapter, right? Yeah, no, if I'm moving to the next chapter, then I'll save when I loads. Oh, break those knuckles. Ow. Alright.
You've got two problems, and we're working on borrowed time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock pulling us down. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. Refuel the main engine and fire it up so I can stabilize the ship's orbit.
I don't know why I was thinking there was something down there you can grab with keys. Must be thinking it. I don't know. I got a lot of Dead Space 2 on the brain where they like to hide shit in like all kinds of out of reach places because I just did the hardcore playthrough on that. I am so fucking pissed, by the way, about Dead Space 2's hardcore mode. I'm probably gonna live stream that, but at least on the PC version, if you quit out of the game at any time.
Personal log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. It's been 2 days since they pulled that planet open, since the captain died. The panic, the riots, they were nothing compared with what came after. Our friends, our co-workers, started coming back. Changed, coming back to kill us, drag us away. Rucker disappeared this morning, and I have to assume he's dead. My crew, they're starting to crack. I'm trying to keep an eye on them, but right now I have bigger problems. We're hemorrhaging fuel, and the primary engine is laboring. Danvers and I are going to try to reach the fuel depot to see if we can fix it. Temple out.
Okay, basically, in the second game on PC, doesn't matter what version you get it, doesn't matter where you get it from, just on the PC version, if you quit out of the game at any time, like you go to the main menu or you shut it down, at any time during a hardcore playthrough, it will count. It fucks with your save stuff, and it borks the unlock process at the end of the game. So when you beat it, it doesn't. I'm not even really sure how that fucking like what it does exactly, but like it does not unlock the hardcore unlocks. It just gives you like the standard unlocks for beating the game normally. And it basically treats it as if you completed it on like Zealot mode or something. So...
What in hell is going on here? Danvers, it's Henderson. He's crazy. He's pulling his own teeth out. Henderson, for God's sake! Oh, God. Is he dead? Relax. He's alive. But he hit that door pretty hard. Man, why would he do something like that? I don't get it.
Yeah, so I gotta beat, but long story short, I gotta beat the game again, but this time I gotta make sure my fat ass sits down for one whole session and not fuck it up. And while the hardcore playthrough isn't the worst thing ever to get through, it's also pretty easy to fuck up. You know, like, it is pretty easy to make a mistake and get killed. Whether, like, one of the many instant death traps that you can get stuck into, like with the machinery, or like the breaking windows, or whatever, or just a lapse in judgment, or bad reaction, or luck, or whatever. Just really fuck you over. I gotta, like, basically devote, like, an entire fucking day to sit my ass down and beat that in one go to get the foam finger hand cannon. Because it's like I have an actual PS3 now. It's like I can buy the PS3 version and like play a version of the game where you can actually, like, you know, save and come back later or whatever. But I want to do that. I want to fucking play. I want to play my PC version I already own. Come on! What the fuck? Plus again, I just like my higher resolutions and frame rates. I wanna have my PC Master Race. Haha, you don't got a dead body to fucking transform. You don't got a body. No, that's not. Now, see, I may seem like a psychopath, and I am, but me stomping that dude's limbs off was not because I enjoyed stomping the dead bodies to pieces. It's because it actually helps with not letting them transmit, not letting them turn the bodies.
Healing sequence activated.
Those screams were the perfect timing. It sounded like he was screaming. Angel Perez. Dead Space 1 is a definition of horror game. Yes. Dead Space 1 is very, very good.
Never should have let him live. Shut it, Danvers. Shut it. Engineering log. Temple reporting. Someone has shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves in the process. They need to be repaired before I can reopen them, but we're running out of time. With the engine offline, orbit decay will begin in less than 10 hours. I just can't understand who would do this. If it's one of those crazy unitologist bastards, I'll break their neck. Shut up, Danvers! Help me with the tools. Temple out.
But yeah, Dead Space 1, like, it nails the atmosphere. Like, the claustrophobic, you know, design of the ship is great. The lighting, like, for the time, the lighting effects are great. There's nice environmental effects from time to time, like smoke and fog or whatever, to, like, you know, kind of shroud the atmosphere and hide things. Like right here, you know, and it kind of like plays around with like the light source of your suit. It's just, yeah. And while Dead Space doesn't scare me, really, I still find it to be like a creepy game, and it's one of the like settings that I would definitely not want to be in over many other horror games.
Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Whatever you did, it's working, Isaac. I have a fuel reading. It's only a quarter full, but that's enough to restore it once you bring the engines online.
What the hell?
Oh shit, hello.
False alarm.
I didn't realize you were that close. But yeah, like Dead Space 2 is also still pretty good, I think. It's not as good as the first game, but I still think 2 is pretty up there as one of the better like survival horror games. And yes, I consider Dead Space to be a classic survival horror game at this point. And the fact that they designed it to be much more like a modern third-person shooter too just helps it age. Just has helped it age so much and so well. It makes it a lot more accessible for people. This game just does so much right. Which horror game? Sorry, I need to look at the thing more. Which horror game is the one that's creepy to you? A horror game that's creepy to me. I would probably have to say. Yeah, okay. It's kind of from a. I guess you could say almost most of their games actually. I'm sure you know the Puppet Combo. I don't know what it is about Puppet Combo style of horror, because what I find to be the creepiest, personally, is like low poly graphics. There's just something so much more unsettling and uncanny to me about lower, like, detail / definition, like, monsters coming after me than, like, I mean, yeah, because again, like, the necromorphs here, they're definitely creepy. I mean, and gnarly looking, you know, like, they look amazing. The remake ones are looking great as well, you know, from, like, the footage we've seen. And don't get me wrong, like, they're creepy, but when I see something, when I'm looking at something from, like, the PS1, it lets your imagination run a lot more, like, crazy. And again, it's just more like, what the fuck is that thing? Like, I can't even just, it's like, you know, like, I can't even really get, like, an idea of what it's supposed to try to be. But basically, Puppet Combo games are, like, really good at doing that. That, and with, like, the old, like, just distorted sound design they use for, like, when they're typically, like, their killers that they like to use come after you. Like, Stay Out of the House that they just released. I played through and beat that game. And, like, all the endings of that, because I was having fun with that. That game creeped me out for a good while, until I, you know, got used to it. Though growing up, I was a lot more susceptible to being scared by games as well, though. And I remember old Resident Evils actually would scare me. I remember Doom scaring me when I was a kid, which is hilarious nowadays, in my opinion, just because, like, you know, because Doom is, like, just so, like, it's like, I mean, Doom is, I mean, it definitely has, Doom is still a creepy game, even in its own right. But I still just find Doom to be, like, too actiony these days to be scary. And in any sense.
This is Temple. Now the centrifuge is offline. We've got 4 trillion tons of rock hanging off our ass, and without that centrifuge to balance the ship, the gravity tethers will pull us straight down to the colony. I'm heading in there now to see if I can fix it.
And there was, oh, well, okay, there was one horror game I remember I attempted to play growing up, but I was way too scared to, like, ever really get anywhere in it. Oh my god, what was it? I can't even fucking remember. I'll have to see if I can rack my fucking brain for it.
Decontamination sequence activated.
My nose.
Please stand by.
Actually, it may have been the Resident Evil 1 remake. Actually, yeah, I think that game took me years before I was able to actually, like, build up the nerve to play that one on my own, because I still think that's the scariest, like, Resident Evil game. about Outlast. When it first came up, I was just like, I didn't want to even think to turn it on and start playing. Oh yeah, Outlast. Yeah, I think because you know, like that, because like that style of horror game, you know, like that style of horror game, because like, again, like, Outlast is very heavily inspired by Amnesia: The Dark Descent, you know, like in frictional games, a number of series as well, like, you know, that style of like, you cannot fight back, you have to run and hide, and but like hiding in the dark and like woods, but it's like being in the dark, it's like you, but like, well, the resource management part of like the horror, like of like the survival aspect, whatever, resource management is like your light sources and the whole, like, you know, being in the dark and stuff, but like hiding in the dark kind of be like a double-edged sword kind of thing. And again, you can't defend yourself, you have to run and hide, like that style of like horror game. Yeah, Outlast was definitely pretty scary at first, like when it was when that was like, you know, new. And yeah, I remember watching you know, PewDiePie play that growing up, and it was just like, oh my god, this thing is so scary. I remember I had this piece of shit PC, piece of shit fucking Dell, old like Dell that was like running an Intel Core Duo, and I could barely get that game to run at like fucking 20 frames a second most of the time when I tried playing that game. But then later on, like much later, I bought the Switch port. Because I had just got my Switch and I was like really into buying games for it. Just because I was, you know, just enjoying that whole thing of like, I can play like actual, you know, games on the go now phase. And, yeah, like replaying it, I don't know, like it doesn't get me as much anymore. It doesn't really get me at all anymore. And I honestly feel like Outlast 2 kind of showed that the developers focus more on shock value than trying to than like actually really knowing how to make good scares most of the time. Like, because basically for like every good moment that Outlast 1 and 2 has, it's like there's just like a shitload of bad stuff that goes into play. And Outlast is also mostly like on rails, like 1 and 2 is mostly like on rails, like being chased from one area to another. And any sections where you're like stuck in an area and trying to do something, the enemies are very like scripted patrol-wise, extremely just kind of like brain dead, easy to avoid. But the developers, I think, are very talented people, and I'm holding out hope for this, whatever this, I haven't really looked into it at all, but this new Outlast coming out, like this new Outlast project that's going on, I'm curious to see what this is, and supposedly it's supposed to be fully cooperative, like it's going to have like a cooperative campaign, I believe. So I'm really interested to see what that's going to be like. But yeah, I just feel like, but I feel like the whole like genre of like horror, and the little subgenre of just kind of like running and hiding, and like resource managing, like light source stuff. I feel like that's kind of tired and done at this point. I don't know. None of them really got it right, like Dark Descent afterwards. Even frictional games themselves, with like Amnesia Rebirth, didn't quite get it right. Like I'm actually playing through Rebirth right now for my first time. And I'm just not feeling it like I used to. And speaking of Amnesia, again as well, actually, though, they're mixing up their formula as well a lot more, it seems, because the new Amnesia that's just got announced, Bunker or whatever it is, it looks like it's gonna have, like, they're gonna have like actual combat in it, and they're going, and they've stated on the Steam page for it, at least, that it's gonna have like an actual persistent AI enemy. I think they're gonna go for like a Alien, why am I talking so much? I'm getting distracted. That's what I'm trying to do. They're gonna have like an Outlast, fucking damn it, and an Alien Isolation style, like,
Centrifuge activated.
and I would be down for another horror game and that kind of, like that kind of gameplay loop. Because I think Isolation is really good, despite the length of it, and the rubber bandy AI of the...
You're doing great, Isaac. Centrifuge and gyros are both 100% and stabilized. Now get out of there and focus on the engine. I don't know how much time we have left.
Oh, wait, which way do I run around this thing again? Oh, I'm dumb as shit. Yeah, I go... Fucking... God damn it, I need to change the key that saves my fucking, saves my fucking video clips. I'm gonna kill myself because I'm sitting here in the fucking... the fucking... oxygenless room. Get wrecked, you little bitch.
Exiting vacuum.
Alright, I'm gonna call this here because I'm gonna go do some other shit. If I have time later tonight, I might come back. Depends on what I feel like doing, but I'm definitely gonna continue streaming the rest of this playthrough. And, you know, like, in preparation for Dead Space remake. Dead Space Rim. But, yeah, thanks to anyone who joined, even for no matter how long it was, I don't care. Hopefully you guys come back. If anyone just catch this, though, and makes it to this part, I don't know how often I'm gonna, like, do streams or whatever. I do want to do, I've said this before, anyone that may have previously seen me, I do want to try edited content. I am just really bad at actually, like, finding something I want to talk about and then figuring out how to talk about it. But yeah. Hit that bell. Subscribe if you want to see, in case I ever do decide to do something. And yeah, hopefully this turned out well. Because I'm trying out some new stuff in OBS and trying out some new things in general. Like, I think this is the first time I've ever used this green screen, despite this weird, like, angelic, like, doorway light behind me. That's like I'm lighting up the green screen so the camera can actually see the green of it in the dark. Make it work, and it's causing that weird thing. Some of the areas are like really thin, I guess. It's like letting the light leak through too much. I don't know. Alright. See ya.